Hello, class. This is new for me as well as it is for you. First of all, I just want to say thank you for looking at this video and giving this a go. I know that you've got a lot of other things at home that you need to take care of, cleaning and taking care of relatives and friends. So please, listen to the advice everybody's giving you about staying healthy, and when you have some free time, maybe you can do some math and get your mind off of it. Anyway, so what I've done is I've created a kind of a code for you to solve. Well, actually, here is the code. It's very simple. -1 and 1 correspond with A, just like -10 and 10 correspond with J. Zeros are spaces. 27 means it's over. What your job is to do is to solve these equations and put the x and y for each system of equation in here. And all these equations can be solved using substitution, which is what we've been practicing. You will be getting a sheet just like this with the solutions done out, and then one for you to do on your own. But I'm going to go through this whole sheet, so if you need some help or thoughts on any of this, please, just look through this, and hopefully these examples will help you out. So the first one, we have both of the y's. So this is easy. We just take that y, we're going to plug it in there for our 5 and plug it in for y. So we have that. We're going to multiply both sides by 8. When we multiply both sides by 8, that will cancel that out. And on the left, we'll get 40 equals 5x. We'll divide both sides by 5. And we'll get 8 is x. So we know that the coordinate 8, 5 solves this equation. We know that 8, 5 is the solution of these two equations. So that means 8 goes here and 5 goes there, right? Just like our xy pair. And we can look over here and find that 8 is, why am I struggling? H. 8 is H. And 5 is E. And we're done with that one. So now it's time to do the next one. So we have this. We have both y's. We don't know any numbers, so we'll just set these two equations equal to each other because they both equal y. So we'll do -x equals x plus 22. We need to move all the x's to one side and the numbers to the other, so I'm going to subtract x from both sides. -x minus x is -2x. These x's cancel out, and that equals 22. At this point, we divide both sides by -2. And so we end up with x is -11. So we know that this one is -11. Hold on. I goofed up. When I copied this, I copied it incorrectly. This is supposed to be the number 24, so that's the number 24. This is the number 24. So this is the number -12. So this is supposed to be -12. And -12 is L. There we go. That's better. Silly. And then we plug in -12 up here for this x, so we end up with y equals the opposite of -12, which is +12. So +12 is also L. Sound good? So here we have another substitution problem. This one's nice. We can plug that -15 directly in for x. And we will end up with y equals 2 times -15 plus 30. We evaluate what we can. We have y equals 2 times -15 is -30 plus 30. Well, that is
just 0. So we know that this spot here, whoops, nope, this is the y value. Remember, these always go x, y, so 0 goes here. And 0 is a space, and I'll represent a space by doing that. And then we got to go back and get the x, but we already have the x, that's negative 15. And negative 15 is O. So that's O. And then we continue on down. We have two y's here. We're going to have to set the two equations equal to each other. X minus 8 equals negative 2x plus 61. We need to move the x's to one side and the numbers to the other. I'm going to start by moving the x's to the left. So I'm going to add 2x to both sides. So I'm going to get 3x minus 8 equals 61. I'm going to move the numbers to the right. I'm going to add 8 to both sides. I get 3x is 69. I divide both sides by 3. X is 23. This one's 23. And then I got to go back and get the y. I could plug into either equation, but this one's easier. So y equals 23 minus 8. And that is going to be 15. So 15 goes here. 15 is an O. 23 is a W. And then we just keep going. So I'll do this one. This one's different in that it's solved for x. So we're going to plug in x like that. So we're going to start out with 6 times negative 2y minus 6 plus y equals 96. We need to remember to distribute the 6 to both terms. 6 times negative 2y is negative 12y. 6 times negative 6 is negative 36 plus y equals 96. We are going to combine like terms, and we're going to get negative 11y minus 36 equals 96. We're going to add, we've got to move the numbers to the same side. So we're going to add 36 to both sides, and we'll get negative 11y equals, maybe pull out a calculator if you want, but 6 plus 6 is 12, carry the 1, 10, 13, 132. Divide both sides by negative 11. This is negative 12. Whew! So we got negative 12 here. That's our y value, so it goes over here. We need to go back to get our x value. I think plugging in negative 12 here is actually going to be the easiest. Yeah, I think it's going to be easiest here. We also know negative 12 is 11, or negative 12 is L. Anyway, I'm going to plug it in here. That's what I was doing. No, here it's easier. I'm sorry. Here it looks way easier. So we know that x is negative 2 times negative 12 minus 6. Negative 2 times negative 12 is positive 24. So therefore x is 24 minus 6, which is 18. So 18 goes here. 18 is R. And then we're on our last one. It already tells us y is negative 27, so that's nice, right? And because y is negative 27, we know that this is going to be the end. So we can put our period there, negative 27. So we just have to substitute right here for our y. 2 times negative 27 minus 10x equals negative 14. I'm going to simplify that as negative 54
4 minus 10x is negative 14. I'm going to move my numbers to the right. I'm going to get negative 10x is 40. Therefore, and then I divide by 10. So x is negative 4. That's 10. Negative 4. Plug it in up here, negative 4. Negative 4 is D. And there it is. My code is done. It says hello world, which some of you might know as the traditional thing that you do your first time you're doing any computer programming. Just out of old habit, I guess. Anyway, give the worksheet your best effort. If you have questions, please, by all means, reach out and ask. I will probably be available at different times. We'll be sending that out at another point. Anyway, good luck, and reach out and stay safe. Thanks. Bye.